Heather, if you want to have a seat right there for me. This room's audio and video recorded. You know how all that good stuff works. Like I do in all the other interviews that we've done, you got to run over just the formality here, your name and all that other junk. Okay? And then Detective Bambikitis will be in just a minute. This is case number 10-15120. Today's date is the 29th of September 2010. The time right now is 7:58 a.m. Good and early. I'm a morning person myself. No. Last name?
Woodward.
First name?
Heather.
What's your middle initial, Heather?
Oh.
Birthday?
July 3rd, 19.
And your address up here now?
I don't know. I know it's East College Avenue, but I don't know the exact date.
East College
Yeah.
Avenue?
Yeah.
Do you have a room number in that building? I can always get the address later.
118 East Burritt.
Room 118 East.
Burritt.
How do you spell that?
Burritt.
Burritt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's here in Greenville.
Yes.
You got a cell phone up here now, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know.
I think 9467580.
I guess. I don't know.
Alright, we'll use that one. That's the one I got. Do you have a number directly to your room?
No, we don't have phones in our rooms.
Okay. And just to clarify with you, Pete and I came to your dorm room and asked you to come down here, and we're going to ask you a few questions, and you came down here voluntarily and you're off your will, correct?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, what's this deal with yesterday? What's going on with that?
Well, the car woke me up. Thank goodness it did. I would have overslept in this class.
What's that?
I would have overslept in this class. But it woke me up at 9:21 a.m.
That was yesterday?
Yes, my bed is lofted, so it's 7 feet in the air, and I can't get down to the phone very quickly.
Okay.
So I didn't answer it. But they left a message, and
That's your cell phone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, don't ask me how to find the message, because I don't know how to work the cell phone very much, because it's a prepaid phone. So, then
Was it a voicemail left on there? Or?
Yeah, and I thought it sounded like Bonnie, so I wrote down the number, and I was like, I'll call him, and I looked through I keep all the numbers that people call me, and I looked through, and it's not one of those numbers that text me or randomly call me. So it's like, this number sounds familiar to me. So I called Miss Sheffel, and Miss Sheffel said she gave me all your guys' numbers and extensions, and she's like, will you call them? And
What was on the voicemail?
I thought it sounded like, have a nice day.
Do you still have that on your phone? Did you save it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't.
All right.
And so I told her I couldn't call until after 3:30 because I have class from 11 to 3:30. It's back to back to back. I don't get breaks between them. So, and Detective Cooley called me not even 20 minutes after that, I think. Class was just starting, and I had to answer the phone, and I walk outside the library because we were in the library, because I have writing class, so we did it in the computer lab. And I talked to him, and Professor Gilmore was out there, Marco Gilmore. He kind of knows what's going on because he's part of student development. And he had to alert campus security because we have campus security on campus if it was Bonnie. And then he had to tell Wendy because she's part of our CSA or whatever, CSH or something. And I had to tell Andy, my RC, what was going on. But because Andy came in to check on me and Sam, because Sam told me she didn't want me to be her roommate, and we've been arguing and stuff, and so,
And that's Sam, the friend that you had from East Alton, Samantha Zipprich?
yes.
Okay.
So, and it kind of shook me up a little bit, because, like, I'm like, whoa. So that was about it. I mean, and then I went through the class day.
You don't remember the phone number that it called from, right?
No. I have it on a sticky note.
And you never called that number back? You never called it at all?
No, because after I finally got through the voicemail net, I had no money left on my phone.
Okay.
I was down to the nitty-gritty, and I hadn't put the new card on yet. So it's like I have to put the card on, call Miss Shuffle, and stuff, and I didn't call the number back because I'm just too chicken to call the number back.
Okay. And you said it sounded like Bonnie.
Yeah.
How much do you think it was Bonnie? I mean, do you possibly like a 10% chance, 50% chance it was her? Just
About medium.
about.
Medium.
So there's a good 50% chance it sounded like Bonnie, or it was Bonnie.
Yeah.
But you can't be for sure.
I can't be for sure.
Okay. And you never heard that voice before from anybody else that would only be
No, they
Bonnie's
don't
voice?
leave voicemails.
Okay. Alright.
The only one who ever does is Miss Shuffle.
Okay. Run down for me, if you could, again, on the day that you left Christine's house.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, just so I can make sure we're clear. I got a lot of that from you, but we've been doing this investigation. We've talked to several people. We've talked to Monica's parents, and we've talked to a lot of people, and we've gotten new information. And most of it you were on, but other stuff you maybe left out, maybe because you thought it was insignificant. I want to just remind you that we're working this thing, and whatever may be out there, any detail, no detail is insignificant to us. Okay, whether it may be small to you or what.
Yeah, it may mean nothing to you, hon, but it could mean something.
You got to tell us, because every bit of this is very important to us, because we're still working on this. We still have our own whole investigations crew that's working on this, and we want to find Bonnie as soon as we can. Okay. So the day, I think is there anything different that you need to tell me about up to the time you were at Christine's house, and then Bonnie calls there and says she wants you to come home? Anything different going on?
No, I mean, I know I was talking to Bonnie on Facebook that night because we had got Miss Shuffle. I guess that's Bernal Memorial, and they transferred me to Cardinal Glennon, so I guess they did my birth certificate there. So she got that and Dad's death certificate, and it came that day, and I was telling Bonnie I was born in, St. Louis County and all this, and, she's like, we were arguing about it, and then, like, not 10 minutes after I got off Facebook, she called Miss Shuffle and told me she wanted me to go home. So I don't know if my grandpa talked to her, because we went to go see Grandma and Grandpa Woodward, and they were, because we needed Dad's stuff, because I had to get a new Social Security number, new birth certificate. And
did Bonnie not have all that, or she just didn't want to give it up?
She just didn't want me to have it. And then we were going to try for veterans benefits to help pay for my college. And so we needed some of that stuff from Grandma. And I guess they told Bonnie, and they told me that I got a message from Jennifer after I came back, and she's like, you don't know who Miss Shuffle is? I was like, my dad's been dead for 10 years. And she's like, well, you all his Social Security stuff and all that. I was like, it's on his death. Well, I didn't tell him he had the death certificate. So, and Bonnie liked to call.
Why did Bonnie want you home?
I don't know.
Was it because you guys were getting all that paperwork and she didn't like that, or what?
That is our guess. Bonnie didn't want me to go to college.
But she knew you were getting all the stuff so you can go to college.
Right. She didn't want me to go. She wanted me to stay home and get a job and give her all my paycheck.
What was it like living with Bonnie?
Some days it was good, some days it was bad.
Describe the bad for me.
It depended on what mood she is. Like, she'd come home from work and she'd get mad. Like, we had certain chores. I had to clean the kitchen, which consists of mopping the floor each day, cleaning the counters, the dishwasher, the stove, the cabinets if they needed, change the tablecloth, and do the stairway, the foyer. And Aaron had to clean the bathroom each day, the toilet, the bathtub, the floor, the sink, and he had to vacuum all the carpets every day.
Okay.
So if you didn't do them right, she'd make you do them over again.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I didn't do the floor right, she made me remop it.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes she'd hit Aaron, like if you backnut, she'd backhand you or something. So.
And what you told me is it's still true that basically she did slap you a few times. I think you said even with the spoon a few times, like a wooden spoon. I think the way you
Yes.
said it. But none of those times left any kind of marks or visible injury, correct?
No.
Okay. What other was there any other kind of physical treatment that she did against you guys that just slapped you guys?
She pulled Aaron up the stairs one time by his shirt collar or his coat collar. Because my room's in the basement, and me and Aaron, when we used to share a room, and then I had the outer room, and Aaron had the little room.
Uh-huh.
And I guess he did something, and she dragged him up the stairs, and she's pushed us or knocked us down, but she's never left marks.
Okay.
I know. I think most of her stuff's just verbal.
Alright. So what would you and your brother do usually to get a slap or?
Now, if we like back talked her, or we said something we weren't supposed to.
Uh-huh.
So.
What else did you not like about being at home?
I mean, I couldn't go nowhere. She says that I had no friends, but she wouldn't let me go nowhere. The only place I went was the library, and my senior year she finally let me go to all 3 of the school dances because it was my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But she didn't let you go many other places.
yeah, I mean, I went to church events.
That was at that Bethalto or Bethel. Is it Bethel or Bethalto Pentecostal
I
Church?
Wood River Pentecostal.
Wood River Pentecostal. Okay. And I guess did Christine also go to that church?
No, Miss Shuffle goes to a Catholic church in Bethalto.
Okay. So Monica and Roger went to that Pentecostal church, the Wood River Pentecostal Church. So Christine and them didn't go to the same church.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Did Christine and the Carrolls even know each other before? When did they first meet each other?
They came over at my graduation party. I had one.
That was the first time they ever met.
Yeah, because I had 2 of them. The Sister April threw me one, and then we had one for the church that night. So Sister April, I think they met maybe at my graduation, but I don't know for sure. I know they met at the graduation party because everybody was there. Mr. Marshall, Miss Catlin, and Miss Carroll, and our Miss Sheffel, and Miss Catlin's husband Dave came because they're some of my favorite teachers.
Uh-huh.
And they met everybody. There was a whole bunch of people, mostly from the church, because I handed out 95 invitations and no one came. All I'm saying.
But is that the one? Which graduation party was that? The graduation party with the Sheffel and the Carrolls that were at, or was that the other one?
Yes. We had the first one. Sister April threw me, which is the one that Miss Sheffel and them all went to. It was
Sister April?
Yeah.
You say sister, is that like just because she's religious, like a nun sister?
Yeah.
She's a church member.
At Christine's church?
At my church.
At the Wood River Pentecostal.
Okay.
And she threw the party for me, and then Sunday, because that was a Friday, and then Sunday night we had one for the pastor put on for us, and it was 4 of us for graduating, so he had a party for all 4 of us.
So
and Miss Sheffel didn't go to that one.
Okay, so they went to the one that really nobody else showed up at.
Yes, the one that.
It was for you.
Yes.
Where was that party at?
The Rocks Arena in Roxana.
That was the Rocks Arena. Okay, and who introduced the Miss Sheffel to?
I did.
You did. Okay, so you knew Roger and Monica and the Carrolls through church, and Miss Sheffel came to your party, and you said, "Hey, these are all my friends." You introduced them.
Yes.
I got you. Okay.
And then
that was Nathan too.
Yes, and then Sunday morning I went to church, and then the Carrolls took me out to breakfast or lunch after church, and then they had a whole bunch of clothes they were going to give to me that some lady just gave them, and they're like, "Oh, Heather," and they didn't want to give it to me while I was with Bonnie because Bonnie tends to throw things away in abundance. So they brought that over, and we chatted for a little bit, and I showed them all my room and all my dolls and stuff, and then they left.
So they came to your house where you were living with Bonnie?
Or Miss Sheffel.
Oh, Miss Sheffel's house.
Yes.
Okay, was this after
This was
you
before.
Oh, this is before you moved in with Christine Sheffel.
After.
This was after you moved in with
Yeah.
Christine Sheffel.
Okay.
Okay.
It was that Sunday.
Okay, so it was a Sunday after you moved in. You moved in with Christine on what, a Thursday or something, was it, or
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night?
Up to this point, had the Carrolls ever met Bonnie?
No.
Okay. Had the Carrolls ever tried? Did you ever try and introduce the Carrolls to Bonnie?
No.
Like invite them over to Bonnie's house or
No,
anything
Bonnie
like that?
didn't like people. Like, Sister April did a whole bunch of stuff for me, and Bonnie didn't like her. Like, Sister April threw me the graduation party, got my senior pictures done, took me shopping last year because we went to Congress in Nashville, and Bonnie didn't like her. Okay.
So whenever you guys, the graduation party, they met, all right?
Yes.
And that was probably after you moved in with Christine?
Yes.
Okay. And did they ever have any contact with Christine again before the date that they came and picked you up?
They came on that.
The Sunday. You said they came over, which is another day after the graduation party, and they came over and brought you the clothes. And then the next time they saw Miss Sheffel was whenever they came and picked you up.
Yes.
And the way you've described before is that you got a call from Bonnie the night before, says you got to come home. I'm coming to get you the next day. You call the Carrolls, they say they can take you in, and then what happens from there? Did they talk to Christine?
Yes.
And Christine said, "Hey, yeah, she's gonna have to stay there. Can she stay with you guys, or what?
How'd that work?
I think Roger came up with it, but I'm not pretty sure who came up with what. Because I know while I was on the phone with them, she was on the phone with East Salton Police trying to see if I could stay at her house, and they told her I had to go back home. So.
And this was that night before?
Yes.
And who were you mainly talking to? Was it Roger, Monica, or Nathan about the situation?
Monica. Nathan was down at his grandparents' house, and he didn't get back until that Friday.
That's Monica's parents in Goreville?
Yes.
Okay. Now, yeah, because he came home after you went home with them, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So that the next day, you think it may have been Roger's idea, but you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. The next day, who picks you up?
Both of them.
And they're in what car?
Roger's car.
The silver Malibu?
Yes.
Okay. Now, and I guess, did Nathan have his blue car with him down at the...
Yes.
And then Monica's car was at the house whenever you guys got there. And that's maroon GMC Envoy.
I know it's red.
Yeah, red, like an SUV looking car. It's what they towed the boat with, right?
Yes.
Okay. You like the boat?
Yes.
Cool. So whenever they picked you up, did you have stuff with you?
Yeah, I had some clothes and my blanket and my teddy bear and my CD player.
Did you guys go back to Bonnie's house to pick up any more clothing or any items?
No, all of my stuff was at the Shuffle's house. Everything.
Everything. So you guys didn't go back to Bonnie's house. You didn't. I guess Bonnie was at work that day, right? That's why she wasn't gonna pick you up until the afternoon.
Yes.
All right. So did you guys go up to Eunice Smith to pick up anything? Was there anything inside the Avalanche you guys were wanting to get out?
No, because I had everything. Everything was at Miss Shuffle's house. The only thing that I left at home was my twerk cameras with my twerk pictures on it. And Bonnie had some stuff that I left at home that she had a box ready, and she told me I could come and pick up, like, they redid our prom pictures because they cut our head off or something.
Did you ever get those stuff back home?
No.
So that's, to your knowledge, all that stuff is still at Bonnie's house?
Yes, and I don't know, like you said, like, after I came home, I got some of my stuff back, but, like, my books and stuff are in her truck, and they told me I can't have it back.
Okay.
Uncle tell Bonnie.
All right, so let's go over that then. So after you turn yourself in because you knew you were a runaway. Okay, let me just cover this in, and we'll probably come back. I know we're gonna jump around a little bit, but I'm trying to make sure I got all the details here. Whenever you went to pick up more stuff, I think you were staying with Christine. Then after you turned 18, you started living with Christine. Did you ever see the Carrolls again after you turned 18? After you started living with Christine?
Right after the second time you guys questioned me, Monica and Nathan were in the parking lot waiting for Roger. That's the last time I've seen them.
Okay, you saw them in our police department. They were waiting for Roger because we were talking to all of you guys, and you saw Monica and Nathan outside.
Yes, and that's the last time. I mean,
What would you guys talk about?
I said hi, and then everything was doing fine, and they said they knew, and that they missed me and all that, and I haven't talked to them since.
Okay.
I did send them a letter telling them I was schooled and all my financial aid because I'm on complete financial aid and all this, and they sent me a letter back. So.
Okay.
No
What was that
email
all
or
about?
Facebook contact or?
No, they after the article came out that who they were, the newspaper article, they deleted their Facebook pages.
I get you.
Should have deleted mine.
So, were you guys having? I mean, that was after what they were charged with harboring a runaway or something.
Yes.
Okay. So was there routine contact with you guys on Facebook up until then?
No, they don't get on Facebook that often, and after, because people really didn't know.
I'm saying between you were 18 and the time that they turned out to be charged by East Dalton on that deal. What was the deal with that? Any contact been then, other than the 2 letters?
No, they don't keep on their Facebook, and usually they have them because they like to play Farmville and all that. So they don't really socialize like me and Sammy do.
Okay. Now, while you were staying with Monica and Roger, okay, how many times did you guys go down to Monica's parents' house? Twice. And the first time, explain that for me.
We went down because they were planning on going down for vacation anyway. So we decided to just go down for the week and come back up. And we went down and we did the whole Blake thing and we messed around and went to
You
church.
say we, who is that?
Me, Roger, Monica, and Nathan.
Okay, and at the time, who drove down there?
Rod. Well, first when we left, me and Monica left early, and Roger and Nathan didn't leave till the afternoon because they had to get the boat and stuff ready. So
what car did you and Monica going down in?
Nathan's car.
That's that blue car.
Mhm.
And then Nathan and Roger showed up later on. What car were they driving?
Monica's car.
The red SUV.
Yes.
And they had the boat.
Yes.
Is that a pontoon boat? You know what a pontoon boat is?
No.
Just a boat.
Got the 2 big.
No. It's just a boat.
Just a boat.
Just
Just
a
a regular boat. Doesn't have the 2 big silver tubes
Nope.
underneath it. Just a regular boat.
Just a regular
Where do they keep that boat?
in the garage.
In the garage.
In the garage.
It's a boat in the garage, huh?
Okay.
Gotcha. I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So then they show up down there. Okay. How long did you guys all stay down there?
We stayed down there until Friday. Roger and Nathan, when I got up at like 9, they had already left to go home.
Well, how long was everybody down there together? A couple days, 3 days, 4 days?
4 days maybe.
4 days. And you guys were staying with Monica's parents, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was there any problems down there while you guys were down there?
No.
No. Okay. And Nathan and his dad left on a Friday morning.
Mhm.
Okay. What did you and Monica do?
We just sat around all day and, because I didn't really want to do nothing. And I'm a big reader, so I was like, I gotta finish my book. So
So that was a Friday morning. Do you remember what time that was that morning?
I got up at 9. I think they left at, Roger and Nathan left at like 6.
What was the reason for him leaving, honey?
They didn't tell me. I know Monica said that Roger he can't be away from the house too long, and they have a dog, and they were planning on coming back on Saturday anyway, so they decided to go back a day early. They didn't really tell me why he went home.
Did you get along with Monica's parents okay?
Yeah, I liked them a lot.
Okay. Did you guys ever go back down there? Did you ever go back down there? You said it was the second time.
I went back down that Monday
Mm-hmm.
or Tuesday afternoon.
Okay.
What prompted that, honey? What made you go back down?
Sammy texted Monica. Because Sammy didn't know where we at, but Sammy texts his people a lot.
Okay.
She sleeps with her phone.
Okay.
And she told Monica that, they were buckling down on the case and stuff, but we didn't know Bonnie was missing, and they got scared and took me down to Monica's parents.
So that's when they found out that Bonnie was missing?
No, they didn't know that until I was already down there. They knew I was in the paper, but they didn't tell me Bonnie was missing.
They didn't tell you Bonnie
No.
was missing, so you didn't know Bonnie was missing.
I came back Saturday on my birthday.
Mhm.
Roger and Nathan came and picked me up. That's when they told me, and that's when I found out.
Okay. So that's when you found out Bonnie was
Yes.
missing. We don't really know when the Carrolls found out she was missing. Okay.
Didn't you tell me, though, the Thursday before you came back home, they read it in the paper where
They read
Bonnie
it in
had
the
been
paper.
missing?
They were at work.
Yeah, they went to work that Thursday.
Yes.
And they learned about it then. They didn't tell you?
No.
Were you down? Oh, were you still down in Goreville?
Yes.
All right. So Samantha had texted Monica and only said that they knew you were a runaway and it'd be probably best to have you go down there and stay out of town.
No, Sammy didn't know, and like Sam was just telling everybody what's going on and shoot, because they live in Jersey, they're not in the middle of nowhere, and we only see them on Sundays.
Okay.
So Sam was telling them, oh, they're working harder on Heather, they're buckling it down, because before East Dalton, like, Sam's like, they weren't looking very hard for you, Heather.
Until our department got involved.
Yes. So, and it kind of freaked them out a little, and they decided to.
Well, why did she tell you our department was looking for you?
She said that East Dalton was working harder to find me, or something. I don't know. All I know.
But she didn't explain to you why all of a sudden the police were looking harder to find you?
Yes. And Sammy didn't tell her that Bonnie was missing.
Okay. Well, you know
as
that?
As far as you know. Or
yes.
How do you know that for sure?
Right.
I don't know.
So she could have said something.
Right. Okay.
And like that day, we went into town to do some errands, and when we came back, someone was following us back. And you've seen the Carroll's house; they're in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
Who would want to follow us all the way out there and turn around at the end of the street?
Okay. So whose idea was it for you to go back down to Goreville?
I think she called Roger, and I think that's what Roger told her to do.
Do you know what happened during that conversation? What was said?
No, I was taking my nap.
Okay. So who approached you with it, and what did they say?
Monica did, because Roger was at work, and Nathan was at band camp. And Monica told me that they were just working, buckling down, and trying really hard to find me, and that they were going to take me to her mom and dad's until the end of the week.
And what did you say about that?
I said, okay.
Did you want to go back down?
Yeah, I liked it down there. It was really nice.
So, who took you down there?
Monica did.
She took you down pretty much that same day?
Yes, and then she stayed and left the next day because Thursday she had to work.
Okay, so this was on a Wednesday?
Tuesday.
This was on a Tuesday.
Yes.
She took you down, and then she came back on Wednesday so she can go to work on Thursday.
Yes.
So it's sometime Tuesday. I'm just trying to follow her. Sometime Tuesday, Monica tells you, "Hey, the police are buckling down, trying to find you. How about we take you down south again?" She drives you down by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because Nathan was at band camp, and then he had to go to the band camp.
Okay.
All right. So, anything odd while you were back home? You were back home and nobody had heard anything about you. You had no idea that Bonnie was missing.
None. Because we don't. They have 5 channels and they don't watch TV.
Well, that's what they're telling you, right?
Yes, and they don't get a paper.
Did you ever watch the news or read the paper while you were staying at their house?
No. Ew.
Samantha, I talked to Samantha. Okay, I want you to be honest with me about this, Heather, because it's kind of a little thing for me, but it means a lot. I talked to Samantha and her mom, and I think it was probably about the same time that they had texted you. I'm assuming, because I talked to them the week before you turned 18. Okay, so that had been around the time that they told Monica. Whenever myself and Detective Metzler went over there, we were talking all about, hey, we're looking for Bonnie, we're looking for Bonnie, we're looking for Bonnie. Oh, well, East Dalton's also looking for Heather. It'd be nice to find her, so that way we can know if there's any link to you guys being together. Okay? They knew.
Yeah.
They knew 100% that Bonnie was missing. So, for me, it's hard for me to believe that nobody once told you, Samantha or anybody else, that your stepmom was also missing. And they thought that was odd.
Nobody told me. See, that's the thing. They knew. If I knew Bonnie was missing before my birthday, I would have come home. That's probably why they didn't tell me. Because they knew I probably would have come home.
And if you didn't want to come home even because she was missing, you don't have to sugarcoat that for me either. If you don't want to go home no matter what because you knew what the rest of the family, you didn't like the rest of the family either, did you? You liked your brother.
Yeah, I mean,
you didn't really get along with most anybody else, right?
Well, Aunt Peggy and Joe and Aunt Linda and Aaron we get along with. Now, Jennifer is another thing.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't get along with Jennifer.
Well, let's see, she's been, let's see, I got some nice messages on Facebook. from her after I came home.
Since all this, yeah.
Lots
No, I
of
know.
cuss words.
No, I know.
And she's,
But that would be probably a good enough reason for me to say, well, I know Bonnie's missing, but I don't want to go home to hang out with Jennifer.
no, nobody told me.
Okay. Until the day you turned 18.
Yeah.
How did that come about? I'm sure we'll come back, but how did that come about?
We were driving and they handed me the paper and said you have to read this, and then I seen that it was my face and Bonnie's face.
Which
was
paper
it?
was
Was
it?
this planned?
The Alton Telegraph. I guess it was a Thursday paper.
Okay, was this planned for them to pick you up on your 18th birthday?
Yeah.
And how did they pick you up?
Nathan's dad drove us halfway to the McDonald's in Nashville, and Nathan and Roger drove and met us there. And then they
Nathan's dad drove you.
Monica's dad.
Monica's dad
Yes.
drove you from the house to Nashville,
The
Illinois.
McDonald's. Yes. They have McDonald's right there. So,
Okay.
and we met there, and then they drove me the rest of the way.
And that was Monica or Roger and Nathan that picked you up.
Yes.
What car were they in?
I think it was the silver one.
Think you're not positive?
It was Roger's car.
Okay, the silver Mallory, the positive. Okay, so they pick you up at the Nashville McDonald's. You guys go inside.
Yeah.
Who went inside?
Me and Monica's dad, and then Nathan and Roger came in after they got there, and they went to the bathroom and all that.
I saw you there on the video, so I just want to make sure. You see, I got eyes everywhere, you know. Ronald McDonald, he's actually my best friend, so we talk a lot.
I
Just
don't
joking.
like McDonald's,
Yeah.
but not as much as Jack in the Box.
Oh, you can't beat Jack in the Box tacos. All right, so they pick you up and they're in Roger's car. Now they say, give you the paper. Here, you need to read this.
Mhm.
Okay. What were they talking about whenever they? I mean, you guys must have talked about it. What was said?
I don't quite remember what we talked about. It's been so long.
What was their reaction to it? What did they think?
They thought it was weird that Bonnie had gone missing about the same time I had gone missing. So it just seemed kind of weird.
Did they? I know it would sound bad, but it's really not. I understand. Did they seem kind of happy that you wouldn't have to deal with Bonnie ever again?
Not really. They seemed kind of upset because I was in shock and upset, and I'm like, I think my jaw dropped because it was like, it was just, they didn't seem happy to me.
Okay. And what was your reaction to it?
I was upset because, I mean, she
Do you miss her?
somewhat.
Were you scared about it whenever you heard about that?
Yeah, I mean, I do miss her, but I'm glad I don't live with her.
I understand. I understand exactly what you mean.
And what do you think's going on now with her?
I don't know.
You think she's alive somewhere,
Something's happened to her, or you think
something's
she's
happened
okay?
to her?
See, we think she's alive somewhere, and I know we've been hearing a lot of rumors and stuff, so.
What are those rumors?
Like, somebody said she's got plastic surgery or got something and moved to Pontoon Beach, and another one said she moved to Florida, and then supposedly there's a rumor that she had $50,000 and ran away with it. So, I don't know.
Are those just friends or family members that's kind of...
I don't know. I know Miss Shuffle's mom told her this rumor, and the one about the 50,000 I heard on her Facebook page because Michelle had posted it on there because there's been a lot of rumors. And then some lady behind us supposedly said that there's this guy getting out of prison about the same time Bonnie, or about the same time.
Right. Okay.
And she couldn't decide between Gary or this guy, so.
Did they, Nathan and Roger, where'd they take you once they picked you up?
They dropped me off at the library.
Okay, and did they drop you off in front of the library, down the street from the library?
The alley.
The alley. Why in the alley? Why not directly in front?
I don't know, they just decided the alley.
It's kind of weird. Why not just
Yeah,
drop you
it's
off the front
odd.
door?
I don't know.
Okay.
They thought that the library had cameras.
Right.
Okay, good.
Right.
Tell me about, there was something that came up, and I'm really curious. There was an incident, right? I think it was the day before Roger and Nathan left Monica's parents' house. But you guys were all down there hanging out 4 days or something. The day before, Roger and Nathan leave, and I know this 3 months ago, but just try to do the best you can to remember it.
Okay.
The day before they leave, there was something said to Roger or Nathan. I guess you and Nathan, I guess you were giving him a shoulder rub or something like that, and maybe Nathan's grandma didn't approve of it or anything like that, and then Roger and you walked outside.
Yeah, Roger had a talk with me.
What happened that made him want to have this talk with you? What happened inside the house that made this all stir up?
I don't know, but he does it to he gives the talks to his nieces, so he felt like talking. I liked it because I've never had a fatherly talk, so it meant a lot to me. So.
Why did he take you outside to have this talk?
So that we can talk in private and stuff.
Okay, and go best detail you can. What were you guys talking about?
We talked about boys and how I don't need to date when I start college because I'm just sitting on the schoolwork, and we talked about Nathan and how he's too young to have a girlfriend.
Okay.
And
did you talk about how you missed having a dad?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
I told him I miss my dad. I miss him all the time. So, and then we talked about other stuff, but I don't quite remember what they were.
I'm sure Bonnie came up. What was said about her?
We talked about how, I don't know if they knew she wasn't missing by then, so we talked about how she would react when I came home.
Okay. Tell me about that.
I told him that she's probably going to freak out. And since if I came home at 18, she probably would hit me.
So you told him that she would probably hit you whenever you got home.
Yeah.
And.
But we all knew that she would.
Okay. He didn't know that until you told him that?
Yeah.
What else was said about Bonnie with him?
What else? No.
How far hitting? Is this a don't do that, or was this like? How are you explaining it to Roger? Explain it to me like you explain it to Roger?
Right.
Well,
were you crying?
Don't-
were you
don't
emotional?
sugarcoat
Right.
it for me.
It's okay.
I told him that she might punch me in the face because, she didn't do it because I would be I was underage, so she never did it. But I knew once I turned 18, she would.
And just punch you in the face? Did you explain anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Kick you, punch you, beat you, use any weapons, any torture tools, anything like that? What was said?
I don't remember.
I
I think that was it.
Did you tell him, I don't want to go home, I don't want to go home, please help me, I don't want to ever see that lady again?
No.
That would be something I would say if I'm freaked out,
Right.
and I have the opportunity to get somebody on my side against this lady who I didn't like.
I didn't want to live at home, but I didn't want it to happen to Bonnie.
I know that.
No. We don't mean
Nobody's
that.
saying that.
No.
I'm just saying, explain it to me what you said to him that,
I think I just said she'd hit me in that because I don't quite
Did you plead with him to, hey, let me stay with you?
No.
Can I stay here at least till I turn 18? Or, can you help me out here? Can you talk to her for me?
Nope.
Nothing like that.
No.
That's what I would do. Heather, to
Right.
be honest with you, I'd do that. If I were in your position, okay? A nice, I don't see you as being a violent female.
No.
I don't see you as one that's going to try to beat somebody up at school or get in trouble for getting into fights or stand up to Bonnie or anything like that. I don't see you like that person. I've heard tons of stories about Bonnie, though, okay? About her. She's rough. If she can handle herself. I've heard that, okay?
Yeah, so.
She's tough. she's,
she's knocked a cop off his feet before.
There you go. Okay, you knew about that. So,
Well, I was standing there.
So how much of that did Roger know about with her and her? You didn't care too much for Bonnie's boyfriends, did you?
Actually, I liked Gary.
You liked Gary, okay,
Yes.
but it was the other one, Chester, and the other guys that you didn't like.
No, because Chester's nickname was Chester
Right.
the Molester.
Okay. So did you ever talk to him about that in that situation?
I talked about it, but I didn't beg him or anything. I just said, sometimes I didn't like her boyfriends because she tends to go toward the more drunk, violent people.
And you didn't like it.
She
Yeah.
didn't like it. So.
And you said that whenever you get home, she's probably gonna punch you. Anything else?
No, not that I remember.
What did he react whenever he heard? With Roger, I would think for somebody like that to hear that somebody like you is going to get punched, I think he would be probably like...
He was kind of in shock, but he kind of knew how Bonnie is, so he wasn't...
How did he know how Bonnie was?
Because everybody at church knows. Because there's like, they talk, the older people, parents talk in church,
Okay.
and people have told Roger and Monica how Bonnie is, and I've kind of told people. I mean, she's cussed out our pastor,
Okay.
so.
Okay, I got you.
So he knew all about that stuff. You told him about that.
Yes.
And I guess he's also involved in the church, so he probably hears it from other people too.
Yes.
Not just you.
Not just you.
Lots of people.
Okay. So he knows about all this, and whenever you said, hey, she's going to punch me whenever she turns 18, what did he say to you? What did he say, like, hey, you can stay with me if you need, or I'll have a talk with her?
Nope.
Because if I was the guy, I'd be like, let me have a talk with her and try to chill it out for
Right,
you,
right.
sugarcoat it.
He didn't say nothing like that, because I don't
But he
think-
seemed shocked.
Yes, but I don't think it's in Roger's nature to talk it out and sugarcoat it. He just likes the truth. He gets to the nitty gritty.
Have you ever seen him become angry or upset?
No.
You've never seen him with Nathan or anything like that?
No.
Or Monica, or yelling or anything like that? Or...
No, I don't think Roger can yell.
Okay.
No. He never yelled at me. He never touched Nathan. I mean, they give me hugs. I mean, he came in and tucked me in at night, so it's like, it doesn't seem...
What do you think about this? Has there ever been any point where he has ever seen Bonnie that you know of?
No.
Has there been any point where he has ever seen her car, at least? The Avalanche?
We drive past the house. They did drop me off because they took me out to eat after my graduation party. And they seen her truck in the carport.
He's seen it then? Okay.
Yeah,
But they didn't stop. You
Did he
didn't bring them up
stop?
and introduce.
Get you out?
No.
Did he even get out of the car whenever he
no,
was...
it was after 10:30.
It was at
So
nighttime.
they just dropped you off and they continued on.
Yeah.
You
So
were
at that point, he saw the Avalanche that she
Yes.
drives. It's an Avalanche, I think, right?
Yeah,
big
red.
truck, red truck. And he saw it then. Did he know that was her truck?
No,
Okay.
because we also had my sister's van, and I think Joe's car.
And did he ever... He knew that she worked at Eunice Smith nursing home, right? How did he know that?
Because I told her, because they asked me what Bonnie is, because Roger and Nathan are both, or Monica and Nathan both work at the hospital, and I told them Bonnie was a nurse, and, you know, and she worked on the Alzheimer's unit at Eunice Smith and stuff, so.
Okay, so they knew about that. You told them about that. Did you ever talk to them about her hours at work?
I don't think so. Yeah, I told them, you know, she works from 6 to whatever, too, but sometimes she has work meetings, so she don't get off till 3:30, so.
And you...
What prompted that conversation?
Why would you talk to him about that?
Right.
Just-
How did that come up?
Because 6 to, or Heather's free hours.
Gotcha.
Her nice, quiet, non-yelling hours.
Did they ask you when she worked, or did you just say that? Just say, hey, you know,
Casual
just
conversation.
It was
over.
casual conversation. and we
Okay,
just
so
talked
probably
about-
one of the times while you're talking to him about, God, I can't stand Bonnie. She makes me do this. She, God, and my quiet time is 6 to 2. Does that sound correct?
Mhm.
And so they probably said, oh, she works 6 to 2 at Eunice Smith. They would know that she works 6 to 2 at Eunice Smith Nursing Home.
Yes.
Okay. And both Roger, Monica, and Nathan, they all knew that.
I don't know if Nathan did.
Okay. When did you have that talk with them about her working at Eunice
I don't
Smith and working those
remember.
hours?
I've known them for over a year now, so I don't.
Could have been any time. Did you guys talk about that at all while you guys were at
No.
Monica's parents' house?
Nope.
What about in the driveway whenever he was talking about what's going on?
Nope. We didn't talk about Bonnie mostly.
Did she always work Monday through Friday, 6 to 2 kind of a thing?
She worked every Friday, every other Tuesday, and every other Thursday, and then every other Saturday and Sunday.
So they would have known that she works every Friday.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Let me get your opinion on this. Okay. You said there's no way, in as far as you know, that he's ever touched her truck or ever seen her face to face.
Right.
His prints, fingerprints, are on her truck.
Mhm.
Honey, that's why we're here right now. Okay, not to talk to you about the phone number. and phone call that you may or may not have gotten yesterday or the day before. Okay, do you understand what we're trying to tell you right now? There's new physical evidence in this case. That's why we're recontacting you. Okay, and this is what we need to know.
There is no reason for his prints to be on Bonnie's truck.
No, there's not. Let me ask you something. Do you remember reading the newspaper article that Monica gave and Roger gave you and said you need to know this?
Yeah.
Do you remember the specifics of that newspaper article?
It was a gray Malibu,
Mhm.
Chevy,
Mhm.
and some guy.
Some guy. Okay. Do you remember what the significance of that suspect description and vehicle description were? I'll fill you in. That's the last person that people that worked with Bonnie saw her with. Okay.
Was a guy that was in his mid-40s, 5'8" to 6 foot, almost brown, sugar brown, graying hair.
Clean cut with a little
Clean
belly.
cut, little bit of a belly, gray Malibu. Last seen talking to her on the parking lot up there.
Not just that, but standing at her driver's door while she was sitting in her vehicle. Okay. There was somebody's fingerprints found right there on the outside of the driver's door, honey. Okay.
Roger was the last one to see Bonnie.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
And that was after they picked you up from Goreville. Nathan and him picked you up.
After?
Because they dropped you off on a Tuesday. Bonnie went missing on a Friday. They picked you up on a Saturday. Or no, I'm sorry. That's a week before. I'm sorry. But let me tell you this. It was actually whenever you and Monica got home. Okay? And add this up too. Roger and Nathan came back on a Friday morning, roughly around 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And you and Heather, you and Monica were down
In
still
Goreville.
still Goreville, and they were back alone.
I know Nathan.
They had access to the Malibu
Nathan stayed at home because I know Roger went into Alton to do some business.
on that
What?
Friday.
That's what Nathan told his mom.
Wait a minute. Okay, slow down.
Okay, tell us about that.
This is information we need.
Nathan had texted his mom, because we were texting, and I was like, you should text Nathan and see what the guys are doing, because I missed them. And Nathan said he was at home, working on like his 4-wheeler or something, and he said Dad went into Alton to do some business.
What kind of business would he have in Alton?
I don't
Did
know.
he ever have business in Alton before that you knew of?
I don't know. I know he works in Hillsborough. So.
Did Nathan happen to say what car he took?
No.
Did you ever see Roger drive his dad's car? Have you ever seen Roger's dad's car?
No.
You never seen it.
No, I've seen Monica's dad's
It's a
car.
silver Malibu also. It's like 3 years newer. Have you ever seen him driving that other car?
No.
If Roger went into Alton to do some business, would he have taken the SUV or would he have taken the silver car?
Probably his silver one, because that's the one he drives all the time.
So Nathan tells you, texting, you know about what time of day that was?
Did he tell you or Monica?
He was telling Monica. Monica told me, and it was, I guess, in the afternoon.
In the afternoon. And you know Bonnie went missing around 2 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And his prints are on Bonnie's truck. What do you think?
I don't know.
What does that tell you?
Well, this is what it tells police, honey. It tells police that that Roger was clearly our mystery man, and that Bonnie, the last person that Bonnie was seen with,
Is Roger.
and leaving the parking lot in a silver was Roger. Okay, there's physical evidence that's going to show that, honey, beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay, so we need you to listen to that,
And we're not going to tell you
and come
more.
to grips with it.
All I'm telling you right now is just the fingerprints on the truck. We're not ready to release everything else. Do you know what we're doing right now?
What?
We are conducting a search warrant on their house and property. We got probably 50 SWAT members, cadaver dogs, CSI. Everybody's right now converging on the house. It's already done. And they're talking to Roger, and they're talking to Monica, and they're talking to Nathan right now. I'm throwing it all out there to you. This is not a play game type thing, Heather, right now. And if you know anything, you got to be completely 100% honest, because I don't want to put you on their side. I don't want to put you on the opposite side of this against Bonnie.
I don't know nothing. They didn't tell
There
me
must have been
anything.
something said.
No, they must have told
And the
me
last
about it
time-
while I was
and-
in bed.
And the last time that you had talked to Roger about Bonnie, before he met with her on the parking lot was that conversation you guys had outside, I assume. Did you guys talk about her again?
No.
I'm not telling you right now. Unless you did it, you got to say it now because I don't want them to come back in their interviews right now and say that Heather told us to do it.
No, I didn't tell him because I don't want nothing to happen to Bonnie.
Is there something that you said that you think triggered a reaction with Roger that afternoon when you were talking to him on their driveway?
I don't think so. Because I would never want nothing to happen to Bonnie. I mean, sometimes she's mean, but I wouldn't do that to her.
Would Roger do that to her?
I don't know. I thought.
Be honest with yourself now. Think about it. Think about everything you've ever done. You got to be 100% honest, and you got to be extremely helpful to us now, more than ever, because the link between him and Bonnie is you. That's a problem. That's a big problem, Heather. And I've been trying to be more than nice to you from start to finish. And I'm telling you right now, the rest of the detectives we work with, okay, are breathing down my neck. Hey, Heather had something to do with this. Heather had something to do with this. And I'm trying to defend you. Okay? Don't put me in a position where I look like an idiot here. Okay? You got to come forward with everything. You got to be 100%. I need you to be helpful as all heck right now. I want you to tell everything you know and everything you feel about this situation. Because if you don't tell it now, then I got to put you on the other side. I got to put you in a position where you may be a lot more involved than what you say you are.
I didn't tell him to touch Bonnie. We didn't talk about. We talked about her reaction for why I ran away and came home, but we didn't talk about, hurting her. And I would never want to hurt her. She was the only thing I knew. I wouldn't hurt her.
What do you think Roger did with her?
I don't know.
Is there any place on his property that he would...
There's so much property, I don't know where.
Okay, let's not delude ourselves now. Okay, Roger killed Bonnie. Okay, let's just say that.
We believe him.
Let's just say that. Okay, what would he have done with her body? I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you anymore, huh?
They have a creek. There's a big field, and they don't cut the grass because it's a wildlife preserve thing.
Okay.
So she could be anywhere. They have a whole bunch of woods on their land.
Did he ever go out in the woods digging with the backhoe? He had a big tractor there with a bucket on it, right?
They went out.
What do you remember whenever you got back that Saturday?
They were out. They went out and worked in the out. They were cutting limbs and stuff down.
The day you got back, you and Monica came back the first time?
Oh, we were on a 4-wheeler drive, and there was these trees with yellow orange flags, and they were, crossed off. I guess you couldn't go up that 4-wheeler path.
So, were they crossed off? How many times have you been out in those woods?
3, I think.
Okay, did you go there before you guys went down to Goreville with all 4 of you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. How far around the property? You guys go pretty much the whole property?
We ride around the field. Paths in the field, and sometimes we go through the woods. And we went through the woods, and I think it was that Sunday night. And
after you got back from Goreville the first time?
Yeah. And I seen the trees were marked off, and I was like, did a tree fall? And Monica said she didn't see them.
So were those trees, did you go through that area before and those trees weren't marked before? And now they were marked?
We didn't go through them, but the last time we went down that way, they weren't marked.
And then whenever you came back, they were?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you remember those to be on that property?
There was a house, and then behind the house, there's a valley thing. And
whose house? Whenever you say house, was
Monica and Roger's, and there's a big valley in between these trees, and you go down and it takes you to the creek.
Okay.
And it was kind of before you get to the creek, about halfway, I think. It's kind of hard because I had a chair out there, so if you guys ever came, I would run out to my chair.
Okay.
So you and Monica went 4-wheeling when you got back on that Sunday, or you and Nathan, or all of you?
Me and Monica, Roger, and Nathan was on his 4-wheeler. Or on his dirt bike.
You guys all
Roger
went
was
4-wheeling?
on his dirt bike. How many other 4-wheelers are up there?
There's 2, and me and Monica were on one, and then Roger was on one, and Nathan was on a dirt bike.
Okay. Nathan was on a dirt bike. All right. And was Roger not wanting you guys to go a certain spot down there then?
We always, when we go when they go four-wheeling, they always follow Roger.
What else was unusual? Did he act anything like different, like he was trying to protect an area or not wanting you guys to go through an area?
No, he looked the same to me.
What, and those trees marked off, was that a path where you guys just couldn't go that time?
Yeah, I mean, like, it had the, the orange tape, the bright orange
So you
tape.
guys couldn't go down that path?
Yeah.
But you guys were able to go down that path before?
It wasn't blocked off before, but we never went down it because it's a big steep hill.
Okay.
So.
O'Neill. Yep. This O'Neill. Hey. I don't know. I'm actually in Greenville right now. The rest of the guys are down at the police department.
I'm sorry, I don't know
Yeah.
what you missed, honey. What
We're
were you
talking
guys
to Heather.
talking about?
The orange flag.
What?
Yes. Here, let me step out.
Tell me something, honey. What?
Hang on one
When you
second.
got back from Goreville the first time, when you and Monica came back, did you guys come back the same day, just later,
No, we came back Saturday.
the next day? What prompted you guys coming back? It was just time to come back, or
Yeah, it was just time to come back because we were planning on coming back Saturday
what?
anyway.
When you got back, and you said Sunday, you guys went on a four-wheeler excursion. What? And you guys all went together, so all of you were out, and Nathan was actually on his dirt bike, motorcycle. Okay. How describe to me how Nathan was acting, how Roger was acting.
Roger was acting like Roger. I mean, he's very quiet and he keeps all his feelings inside, and he doesn't express his feelings.
Right.
So I don't really know how he was acting. I mean, Nathan was the same. He
Okay.
was all happy to see me, and I was all happy to see him.
Okay. Okay. So let's rewind it a little bit here. So you get up that Friday morning.
Yeah.
The men are gone.
Yes.
At what time can you remember Monica and Nathan texting, and
It
Nathan
was-
texting Monica that
It
Dad
was-
had to go into Alton on something?
It was in the afternoon. I know. I don't know the specific time. Maybe it was noon or.
But you remember? Tell me how
Yeah.
that. Tell me how that went. Did you see the texts, or
No,
did Monica?
Monica told me what, because I asked her what the guys were doing, and she's like, Nathan's at home, working on his something, or he's, he likes his dirt bike and his four-wheeler. He likes cars, so or he was practicing his sax, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, and he said that Roger went into town in Alton to do some business.
Okay. And this is from Monica. Monica's telling you
Yes.
this, and she's telling you this from. That she's getting that information from Nathan. Okay. 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 And you stay there until Tuesday, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Had you talked to Sam during those days
No.
that you were back, the Sunday, the Monday, and whatever part of Tuesday?
No.
You had not had any contact with Sam either on the.
I didn't want to talk to nobody. Nobody knew but Miss Sheffel because the last people that knew. That I
Had you
knew-
talked to Miss Sheffel?
No. Miss Sheffel did call us the first Sunday
Okay.
before and told us that Bonnie was coming to get her stuff and that Bonnie was really scared her.
That was the week before.
Yes.
I'm talking about
No.
the day Bonnie went missing was Friday when she got off work.
Yes.
Okay.
But
And that was the Friday that the men went back down to Jerseyville, and you and okay. So let's continue on. You and Monica come home the following day. It's nothing seems out of the ordinary that Sunday and that Monday.
right.
Had during those 2 days, had you talked to Michelle or Sam?
No.
But you said Monica, or not Monica, Miss Sheffel had called or something.
Yeah, that was the week before.
Okay, that's okay. I want to stay focused on this
mean,
weekend. On
Sammy-
those 2 days, neither Sammy nor Miss Sheffel contacted you, or you didn't contact
No,
anyone
But
else.
Sammy texted Nathan and Monica because I texted Nathan and Monica before I ran away. So we text a lot. So I guess she texted Monica that, well, before the text came, somebody had followed us, and Monica was really scared because someone had followed us back to her house.
But that was before you guys went to Goreville.
Yes.
Let's fast forward. I'm not concerned with that at all. We're on the weekend where you guys get back from Goreville.
It was that Tuesday morning. Because we went into town before I went back to Goreville the second time.
Okay.
And
So
you believe
Tuesday
somebody was
after
following
Saturday.
you.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then Sammy texted her and told her that they were questioning her and she was very scared. And
She said that who was questioning her?
The cops.
The
She
cops.
said the cops.
So you know that prior to, and what day was that Monica was telling you that Sammy was scared that she was...
Tuesday.
That was Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. She didn't tell you, Monica didn't give you any other information as to why the police were hounding Sam.
I know, no, we probably figured because she's my best friend that I would tell Sam where it's going. But I didn't.
Well, it's okay, whatever you figured, but you're positive that Monica never said anything about Bonnie being missing.
Yes. I'm positive.
You're positive.
I mean, I know she called that Thursday before I came home, because it was that Thursday and Friday. She called Thursday and everything was fine. Friday she called me.
Who did?
Monica, while I was in Goreville the second time.
Okay.
She called me and talked to her mom and dad first.
Okay.
And then she talked to me and said, she's like, don't be scared, but you're in the newspaper and stuff like this. And
Okay.
so.
But you didn't actually find out that Bonnie was missing until the next day when they
Right.
drove you up there and said, hey, by the way, before you go talk to the police, you need to know Bonnie's missing.
Right.
Here's the newspaper article.
Is there any other place in Jerseyville that Roger would frequent, wooded areas or anything like that, or was he always secure on his own property? Did he go anywhere else up there?
No, he liked his property. He wasn't, he liked to stay at home and stuff like that.
What kind of stuff would he do out on his property in the woods?
They cut down trees or cut down limbs and stuff and burn limbs and they mow out there. So.
Yeah, but, what else? What do you think here? We've told you everything. What's your view? What do you think he did with her?
I just don't know what to think. I can't believe Roger. It's just like.
Well, you got to believe it now.
So I don't know. Maybe
it's him up there at Eunice Smith. He's touching her car. He's seen with her. Nathan says he's in Alton doing some business at that time.
Right. She's seen getting in his car and leaving with him and leaving the truck there, honey. Okay, Roger's the mystery man. There's no mystery about it.
Now we need to find Bonnie.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't know if he buried her on the land or I don't know if she's alive. I don't know. I came back and it would have been 4 days. I would have known if Bonnie was alive in there. I would have known because I have a sixth sense when she's near.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have known that she was there. And I didn't pick up on her being there, so I don't know.
What do you think about Nathan?
He's awesome. My best friend.
Would it be shocking for you to know that he's involved?
Yeah. And I just couldn't see Nathan doing something like that. He's so quiet and so shy.
He's at home. He doesn't go anywhere. I'm sure when Roger pulls up with Bonnie, he's got to wonder something.
Right. I don't know. They seemed fine to me. They didn't tell me nothing.
So the way they were acting,
Was normal for them. They were
no changes.
all quiet and broody.
That's pretty scary.
So that's normal for them to be quiet and brooding.
Yeah. They're boys.
That's pretty scary, Don't you think?
Yeah.
That they can do something like that and then still be quiet and calm about it?
Yeah.
And we hate to keep harping and preaching on this. We just have to make sure that you completely understand what's at stake here. Okay, if you know of anything, or I want you to be honest about this. To what level did you plead with Monica and Roger? And
I didn't plead with them.
I'm not saying that you asked them to do anything. I'm not saying that at all. Okay, but think about the way you talked to them when you were referring to Bonnie. Did you ever exaggerate the physical abuse? Did you ever? I'm not saying that any part of this is your fault, but I have to get into their mind. You understand what I'm saying, honey?
I didn't exaggerate it. Okay. I told them the truth.
Okay. You feared that you were going to get beaten when you went back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only reason why they took me in was because they thought it wasn't safe for me to go back home.
And they thought it wasn't safe for you to go back home because?
Bonnie.
Why would they call the police?
Right.
We tried that. I mean, there was two...
Who tried that?
Miss Sheffield did, and there was 2 pending DCFS cases going on with Aaron, and Bonnie lied to them completely.
Okay.
So I'm like, how can I go home and the cops can't protect me because they're going to lie to the government that they didn't hurt Aaron because Aaron had bruise on him. And he said Bonnie left it because she dragged him by his arm. And you know what? They made me lie and say that it was from me, but I think she put it there. And then Gary chased Aaron and her with a knife, and they lied and said he did it because he was drunk.
Okay. So you felt the government couldn't protect you?
Yeah.
And it was going to get worse?
Yeah, she just lies.
Had anybody ever thought about calling the police and just saying she doesn't want to go home? And see what they would have said?
No, we didn't think about that because
You only had a week or 2 to go.
Yeah, and when Miss Sheffield talked to the cops, they told her that I did not want to go home, and they told Miss Sheffield that I had to go home. That Bonnie could come and get me, and I had to go home.
And if you didn't, what would happen to you?
I don't know. I told Bonnie I wasn't going. When I moved out, she told me I was never to darken her doorstep again.
Uh-huh. And then she wanted you back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would piss me off too.
Because, sometimes she does stuff that you don't understand, and then she completely does something else. And I didn't feel safe to go home.
Did you have anything to do with the disappearance of your stepmom?
No. I didn't even know she was missing until I came home on my birthday.
You had no knowledge, no involvement whatsoever.
No.
And you understand by lying, okay? I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying, do you understand by lying, you are accountable?
Yeah, but you know what? I would never hurt Bonnie. I wanted nothing to happen to her. I mean, yeah, I was scared to go home, but I love her. She's my mom. And I would have nothing. I don't want nobody to hurt her.
Yeah. Do you know what everybody's gonna think now? Now that we can positively identify that Roger had something to do with it?
Yeah, they already think I had something to do with it.
Okay.
Because I've been harassed all summer by it.
Who?
By Jennifer and Michael and.
Okay.
And I already explained this.
Given that, well, we know, given what I've told you so far, given that that's your stepmom and these are the people that you were staying with while you were a runaway, what else would you expect them to think?
I don't know. That I knew or I helped, but I didn't. And I would never. I'm not a violent person by nature.
We understand that, honey. The point we're trying to make with you is what's the motivation for Roger to do something sinister here?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you're smart, honey. You're 18 years old.
That's gonna be the difficult part, Heather. That we have to describe that through all this, through what Roger did, and whether Monica or Nathan had anything to do with it or trying to cover it up, with all that going on, you had nothing to do. No knowledge. No. Nobody even gave you a clue. You never had a clue in your mind that would have happened, or that could have happened, or that did happen.
No.
Do you know how hard that's going to be for us to explain to other people? You need to explain that to us.
See, sometimes things can go over my head and I can be pretty ignorant of stuff that's right in front of my face. I lived with Bonnie long enough to know that sometimes I overlook things, and I probably overlooked it and didn't realize it. But I did not know that it was them that did it to Bonnie.
But I mean, you even said you had that sixth sense whenever Bonnie was around you. Sounds like you're a pretty smart person. You're a straight A student.
And I didn't sense her when I came back.
And then explain that to us. If this ever goes to a judge and a jury, how are you going to explain it to us? Okay.
Like, I can feel, like, I guess she radiates so much anger that, you know, I know, just like, I know, like, when somebody is near, like, a bad person, I know when Bonnie's near. I can sense it.
And you know, you got an uphill battle here, Heather, too. Okay, you got an uphill battle because I don't know what Nathan and Monica and Roger are all saying right now.
Right.
Are they putting this back on you? I don't know.
I didn't.
So right now, if you are doing anything, and I'm not accusing you of it right now, but Heather, I'm trying to protect you as much as I can.
Right.
Okay, and that's what I've been doing from the very beginning. I wish, and I'm praying that you would even had told me all this the first day I met you. But I'm not going to hold that against you, okay? But here is the absolute end of the line, no interviews past this. There's been 2 interviews with you so far where you've left out information.
Yes.
Yeah, there's been a couple times where he had to.
The first interview you said you were at Litchfield Lake.
We did go to Litchfield Lake.
But that wasn't the time that we were talking about.
You didn't talk about Goreville.
He had to
You didn't talk about
spoon-feed
Monica's
you
parents.
Goreville. That's another thing. What was the hesitancy? Why weren't you just willing to give Detective O'Neill everything you knew right? Even after you implicated the Carrolls as the people that were hiding you out, there were still things that you weren't giving Detective O'Neill information on that clearly you had.
Because I didn't want no more people to get in trouble. I had enough people in trouble, and I didn't want.
What do you mean by that? Who
Are you talking about
trouble?
their parents down in
The
Goreville?
Carol's in trouble, and Miss Shuffle.
I talked to you long before any of those people got in trouble.
But I knew that they were going to get in trouble.
Okay.
I knew, and I didn't want no warning
What would they get in trouble for?
because they knew I was a runaway.
Is it also because Roger had something to do with Bonnie?
No, because I didn't know he had something to do with Bonnie. And if I did know, I probably would have told you guys because as Sam says, I have diarrhea of the mouth.
I hope you would have told me that because right now we're in our 3rd interview. Okay? And it's tough for me to be extremely nice to you, and I'm trying as best I can here. Okay? But I don't want another interview. I don't want to be blindsided again. Okay? This is the end all. And right now, all you have to worry about is Heather. Because right now the gig's up on Roger.
Yep.
And probably Monica and Nathan too. I don't know. Okay, but I'm talking about Heather right now. You need to worry about nobody other than Heather right now. Heather is your number 1 goal here. All right? What do you know that they may say that I don't already know from you? What are they going to say that's going to be a surprise to me?
I don't think there's anything else.
You got to think hard. I mean, this is it.
I am, and I.
This is the first time we're hearing about Monica telling you that, the boys are at the house, and Roger had business in Alton. That didn't ring a bell with you when we said, hey, this mystery man kind of resembles Roger. The car exactly resembles Roger's car.
I talked to you about that in the 2nd interview. I talked about Roger matching this.
That information didn't ring a bell with you back
You didn't once even talk to me about that.
No, okay, it didn't ring a bell because I wasn't thinking.
Well,
if I didn't ring a bell, I would have told you.
Okay. This is the time when you have to think, though.
We need you thinking.
I got to have you turn it on. Because, Heather, I don't want to put you in a position here where you're going to be on the other side. I want you to get on board with us, tell us everything you know, and you worry about Heather. Which means you have to be completely 100%, 120, 1 billion% honest with us. Tell us everything. Because things are going sour right now for everybody, and everybody needs to hang on to the life raft.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else that I left out, okay? I don't remember. I know that we talked about Bonnie, but I don't remember, telling, I know I didn't tell them that, I wish Bonnie was dead. I mean,
okay.
Sometimes I do, but I write it in my journal, but I'm not going to really wish that she was dead. And I sure didn't want her to die. I mean, I knew I moved out, but I miss her too much. You just let her die.
Why would, and here's another question for you. Why would good, decent people like these people, okay? Because that's the picture they're going to paint. Why would good, decent people like this with no criminal history
have that
much hatred to commit a murder?
See, that's what I'm wondering, because maybe Roger just snaps, or I don't know. I don't think Nathan could do it, but Roger, he's just so quiet and mellow. And
Here's another thing. If this ever goes to court, his defense attorney, okay, I'm just saying hypothetically, let's say he gets charged with a murder here at the very end of this, and he's wanting to defend himself. Do you think that he's going to care about your feelings? He's going to tell his defense attorney to go hit you with everything he's got. And they're going to be accusing you of telling them what to do, of setting it up. They don't care about you anymore whenever it's their butt on the line. They're not going to care one lick about you. That's why, I'm not saying that to be mean, Heather. I'm just saying that you need to understand that. I want to make sure it's perfectly 100% crystal clear to you that they don't care about you if they get themselves wrapped up into a murder investigation.
Well, they've already dropped you, honey, like a hot rock. They've cut you off Facebook. They've not. Is that true? Is what you've told us true? You haven't had any contact, or they haven't.
They don't want
had any
anything to do
contact
with you. They're not going to try to hold on.
they wrote me a letter.
And do you have that letter still?
Yeah, it's in my dorm room. If you guys want to see
Well,
it.
we will want to see that, honey. Yes.
Yeah, we'll need that.
In a nutshell, what's it say?
It said that, wow, what a summer, because, and then we talked about how they hadn't heard anything about school. They hope Miss Shuffle hadn't lost her job and all this.
Nothing about Bonnie. Nothing about, hey, have you heard from Bonnie? Or you think she's where do you think she's at? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
That's kind of odd, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I called them 2 weeks after I got home, and they didn't want to talk to me.
2 weeks after you got home.
Yeah, because Sammy had done something, because me and Sammy were fighting since I got home.
What do you mean since you got home? Home
Since
where?
I came home on my birthday, we've been fighting, and Sammy says I have changed so much, and we just fight, and Sam upset me,
And they called you?
I called them.
Oh, okay.
What does Sam have to do with all this now, right now?
That's it.
Sounds like she talks with Monica a little bit.
I don't think she texts them anymore, because they don't answer. They don't answer phone calls. They don't answer text messages or emails. Or they answered my letter though, and I didn't think they were going to open it. And I only wrote it because I felt like I needed to do it.
Think Sam knows anything about this?
I don't know.
Well, looking back on what we've told you, in that Sam had been texting Monica,
Yeah.
telling her, "Hey, the cops are on to you. The cops are looking hard for it." Well, guess what cops that were talking with Sam? That was the Alton police about a missing Bonnie Woodward. Okay.
I know, like,
Do you think that Sam wouldn't have told Monica that, "Hey, by the way, Bonnie's missing"?
Bonnie, she probably would have,
I guarantee you she did, honey.
but they didn't
So
tell me.
that's my okay. So you're absolutely positive they made no mention until
Positive.
the day that you turned yourself in. They said, "Oh, here, by the way, before you go talk to police." Okay,
Yes.
but you understand now. They knew.
Yeah.
They knew that she was missing,
Yes, and they didn't tell me.
and they didn't tell you. Okay. Until the day you went to say, "Hey, I should probably go talk to the police now that I'm 18."
Yes.
Right. No other contact besides the letter. The phone call that you called them after you and
Yes.
Sam had gotten in a fight.
And that was the last time I heard it when me and Miss Shuffle left on vacation.
Okay. That's right. What did that last conversation, that telephone conversation, who were you talking to? All of them?
I
Or?
talked to just Monica, and
Yep.
we talked about Sammy and how she understood that Sammy can be mean sometimes, and I just have to forget it and, forgive her. And,
So you call her because you and Sammy were fighting.
yeah.
Any other talk?
No.
She didn't even ask you, "Hey, have you police been
No.
talking to you?"
I don't like to talk
Bonnie
about
show?
Bonnie because I'm in college and not many people up here know, and so if everybody knew, I have to sit there and explain it. So I don't really tell. I mean, I know like my closest friends up here know
No, what, honey? What?
that Bonnie's missing,
Okay.
and that my family thinks that I had something to do with it.
Okay.
And if you get on my Facebook page, it's clearly there
Okay.
that they don't like me.
What do you think about Sam's mom?
I don't know. She's controlling. They made a floor plan for our dorm, and I have all these rules I gotta follow.
What do you think? Does she keep in contact with Monica or Roger?
No, Sam said she hasn't heard from him. Me and Sam had this argument at 2 this morning. Sam says that she doesn't get to see the Carols anymore because it's all my fault.
Who doesn't get to see the girls?
Sammy doesn't, and like the people at church and stuff. But
So, leading up to you being a runaway and Bonnie missing, were the Carols and Sammy's mom close?
no, I don't think Sam's mom ever met them.
Did Sammy and her mom go to that same church, whatever
Sammy's
Pentecostal?
mom doesn't go to church.
They
It's
don't.
just Sammy that
Just
goes.
Sammy.
But Sammy's mom doesn't.
Yes.
So, is there any close connection at all between Monica, Roger, Nathan, and Sammy's mom?
No.
Sammy's mom seemed a little odd to me, and I think you kind of explained it.
She's sometimes, she's the one who told Sam that she doesn't want me as Sam's roommate anymore.
Sammy's mom doesn't like Bonnie either, does she?
No.
You don't think she would have anything to do with this?
No. See, I don't think so because then she'd mess up Sam's life and I don't think she'd do it.
Okay.
I mean, people who meet Bonnie, they really don't like her.
Okay.
I mean, I'm serious.
Mm-hmm.
About Miss Sheffel.
See,
Because to be honest with you, anybody reading these articles in the newspaper, honey, is a lot of people. And, you know, it's knowing that I'm a police officer. They, you know, the teacher's got to have something to do with it.
oh yeah, because they think
what do you think?
me and Miss Shuffle did it.
Okay.
I don't think Miss Shuffle did nothing because she was scared of Bonnie, literally scared of Bonnie because Bonnie come around while I was gone that first week and knocked on all the windows and stuff. And Miss Shuffle, she hid from Bonnie, really.
Did Miss Sheffel? Because I think the opinion here is going to be that Miss Sheffel and the Carols work together to get rid of Bonnie.
Miss Shuffle, I think she would have told, but I don't think Miss Shuffle did it, really. I don't think
Told
so.
what? Back up. Do you think she would have told? Told
Yes,
what?
that if she knew something happened to Bonnie, she would have told because Bonnie
Like
missing.
police?
Yes, because this missing has caused all these problems. And see, if I knew, I would have told because I wouldn't drag it out, and I'd just tell if I knew something. But I don't know nothing.
Honey,
Miss Shuffle, I don't think she did nothing.
there's harboring a runaway, and then there's, look at me, babe, and then there's murder. Do you understand that they're not even anywhere in the same galaxy as far as being, you know, on the same level? Okay, do you understand that Miss Sheffel knows she's in a hot spot over hiding a runaway and keeping that information from police? Okay,
Yes.
but you understand being involved with a murder is on a completely different level.
I don't.
Okay, that could cause people to lie to everyone. Right. What we're saying is, do the Carols and Miss Sheffel know each other well enough to conspire together
Nope.
to do something that serious?
I know they know each other to protect me, but I don't think they know them well enough to.
Each other well enough to
Yeah.
conspire together
Yes.
to do something like murder
I don't think
Bonnie
so.
and hide her body.
I don't think so. Because I know Miss Shuffle knew that knowing that I ran away and where I was at was for her job, and if she tried to commit murder, she knew she'd lose her job and everything with it.
Well, right. Okay, it's not about a job at this point. You know, we believe that we're investigating a murder, honey. It's not. We don't believe that we're investigating a missing persons report anymore. Okay, I hate to keep pounding this into you, but this is what we're dealing with, honey, based on a lot of new physical evidence that we have. Okay, and it brings me back to the point, honey. We know who was where and at what time. Okay, so we have a prime suspect, honey, and like Detective O'Neill said, it's Roger, is the mystery man. Okay, what would prompt Roger to commit a murder and hide? This is what I need you to think. Okay, you can figure this out.
Maybe he thought he was protecting me.
Yes.
I don't know.
No, honey, you do know. That's it. Okay, we have been over this investigation, honey, 5 million times. We have talked to all of Bonnie's ex-boyfriends. They're all been ruled out, and we keep coming back to one mystery man here, and now all of a sudden the mystery man's been identified. and we're trying to figure out a motive, and there's only one motive. That's why how many times have you had conversations with Monica and Roger, and what kind of things did you tell them about Bonnie that could seriously make? I'm not saying Roger's just a stone cold killer. Maybe he was going to talk to her at first, and maybe things went bad, and maybe a fight ensued, and you know what I mean. But there's only one explanation for all this. The way it's turning out, honey. Okay, I need to be specific about how much did you pour it on with Roger and Monica as to how dangerous you thought Bonnie was.
I didn't think she was that dangerous. I think with them, I mostly sugarcoated it.
Okay. Like how so, honey? Just give me examples.
I didn't tell them, how she could be. I just vaguely said that she hit us and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I didn't tell them about the paddles and the spoons and the belt.
It was just I'm fearful that she's going to beat me, kind of thing. Please don't make me go back. Did you plead with them?
No. Because I knew I had to go back on my birthday.
Well, no. I mean, before you even turned 18, did you plead? I mean, how did you plead with them? Please, just don't.
I didn't plead with them.
You didn't? Okay.
They came up with Roger came up with the plan for me to.
Did you ever say, "Hey, I'll just go home"?
See, I was gonna go home until Roger came up with the plan. I was prepared to go home.
On that Tuesday after you guys all came back from Goreville.
Oh no.
When was it that Roger came up with the plan? Whenever you were Christine still?
Yeah.
Okay. While you were at Monica and Rogers, did you ever say, "I want to just go home and just get it over with"?
Yeah, I said that a lot.
You said that a lot.
I wanted to go home because I missed my family, and I knew that they hated me, but I still missed them.
Okay.
And I made Grandma worry so much.
Okay. And if you wanted to go home so bad, why didn't you?
Because I had no way to get home. I couldn't just walk all the way back to Wood River.
Why not say, "Hey, drive me home"?
Hey, Roger Michelle,
Drop me off in the alley near my house.
But then I want to go home, and they just talked me out of it.
So you did say stuff to them "Hey, I need to go home. Can you take me home?"
Yeah.
And what did they say?
They just said, "No, you gotta wait till your birthday," and I was like, "Okay, I'll wait. If it's the best."
Was it that simple as to know you just have to wait till your 18th birthday, or what?
I've learned to listen to adults, and so if they tell me a suggestion, I usually go along with it. I've lived with Bonnie long enough that I do what they say so I don't anger them.
And you said it was Roger's idea, honey, to do what? What was Roger's plan?
For them to keep me and think that I ran away.
Okay.
So was it Roger's plan each time that you wanted to go home to just stay there? Did Monica ever have to ask him what should we do? She wants to go home.
I think it was only one time I said that, and I don't know who told it to me. I think it was Monica, or maybe it was both of them. But I just.
You said there was numerous times that you told him you wanted to go home.
Yeah, but only one time they talked me out of it because I talked.
So why didn't they take you the other times?
Because they felt that it wasn't still safe for me to go home.
So they would talk you out of it.
Yeah.
Each time. And they said it wasn't safe. And who would be telling you that it wasn't safe to go home?
I think it was Roger. For sure.
You only remember Roger telling you that? You don't remember what Monica would have ever said?
I think it was both of them. Monica talked to me because they were so nice.
How would it be at home? Who made the rules at home?
Bonnie.
No, not that home. Roger and Monica's home.
Roger did.
Roger did. Okay? So basically whatever Roger said went.
Yeah.
How was Monica around there? Was she always looking to Roger to make the decisions on things?
No, sometimes she made decisions, but like big decisions, she usually talked to Roger.
And he was always pretty like, this is how it's going to be and this is what's going to happen.
Yes.
How did Nathan act around his dad?
He acted fine. He loved his dad and he loved his mom.
What was the relationship between father and son there? Did Nathan ever act up or say anything, talk back to his dad?
No, they were very close. And Nathan's not one to talk back, and he's not one to cause trouble.
Okay, why do you think that is?
Because Nathan's a very they raised Nathan to be like that. Nathan just doesn't talk back. I've never seen him talk back or anything. He's always so quiet.
Do you think that because of what Roger and Monica, the way they raised him, you say the way they raised him, so do you think they say, look, this is how it's going to be, or there's going to be consequences? You don't talk back, you don't do this, or otherwise there's going to be this.
I guess, because that's how Bonnie raised me and Aaron.
Okay.
So we talk back all the time.
What's different there?
They didn't hit him if he did, because I didn't see him ever talk back. Or they talked to him. Roger's gone out, and when they go out in the woods by themselves, they're having a man-to-man talk. But Nathan never come back with bruises or nothing, so I know they just.
So they go to the woods whenever they need to have that talk.
Yeah.
And they go to the woods and they have this man-to-man talk.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
That they talk and they do what guys do. I mean.
What's that?
They just talk it out without me and Monica in their presence. So
this was a pretty male-dominant house.
I would say so.
Where the guy is pretty much the end-all, say-all.
I mean, Monica never. I mean, she had rules too, and Nathan listened to her if she told him to do something, and Monica was kind of.
Would Monica and Roger disagree on anything at the house?
I don't know.
Did you ever see them argue?
No. I mean, they go in their bedroom and shut the door, and they'll have a conversation, but I've never seen them argue.
Who would ask? Say they're maybe it looks like they're disagreeing on something. Would that be when they go to the bedroom to talk?
Yes.
Okay. Who says, hey, let's go to the bedroom?
Usually it's Monica.
Monica says we're going to the bedroom to talk, or is it Roger
Yeah.
that says we're going to the bedroom to
I
talk?
think it's Monica, and me and Nathan, like, they had it, and I was sitting in Nathan's room talking to Nathan, because Nathan likes cars, and so I was like, and my brother likes cars, so I thought I'd talk to him, and so we were talking about his cars, and Nathan collects knives, so we talked about his knives.
Was it causing problems at the house? Did you see that it was causing problems at the house for you to be there?
No, it looked like their everyday thing, the only thing was that I was there. I mean, they were acting just like
Nathan and you got along real well?
Yeah.
Nathan would probably do anything for you. How did he react about Bonnie, the way Bonnie treated you?
He didn't seem shocked because I think people had already told them. And, you know.
So he's fine with the way Bonnie treated you?
I mean, he wasn't shocked, but I don't think he was fine with it. I mean, you can tell that Bonnie's done something to us because when people scream or they get in fights, me and Aaron will freak out.
Okay.
What do you mean that you could tell that Bonnie's done something to you?
Like, I mean, you can tell that, you know, she's hit us or something because Aaron, he tells.
And I'm talking about how Roger and how Nathan saw it.
I don't know how Nathan saw it. I mean, he
Did
knew.
you tell him about what Bonnie does to you?
I mean, I told him that she was mean.
Did you tell him that she hit you a few times?
Yeah.
Did you tell him that you thought you were going to get punched whenever you got home when you turned 18?
I didn't tell Nathan that. I know I told Roger, I think, that I was scared to go home on my 18th birthday because of Bonnie.
Whenever you got home from the time in Goreville, you and Monica came back home on a Saturday. Do you remember any point in time where Roger, once it was known to you, so you said you didn't know for a while that Bonnie was missing, okay? Once it was known to you and Roger and everybody else in the house that Bonnie was missing, did Roger ever make a comment to you that, that's probably good, you won't have to worry about it now?
No.
How did he react to that Bonnie was missing?
He just seemed normal. I mean, he didn't seem any different.
He didn't seem
to me.
shocked?
No, he didn't seem any different to me.
I mean, that would be if
I was in shock.
if a kid staying at my house, their mom was missing, I'd be like, whoa, what's going on? Where the hell they at? You know? And
I was in shock.
And they dropped you off on a Saturday at the library to go turn yourself in and talk to police about you being, and they handed you think was a Thursday paper.
Yeah.
That had all that information in it, which.
Something about looking for missing teen because of missing mother.
Honey, my only point in that is they if they had the Thursday paper and read it, they knew at least 2 days. At least for 2 days, they knew that Bonnie was missing without telling you.
Yes.
And then right before they kicked you out the door down the block, they decide, oh, we better tell her. And they throw you a paper and let you read it and then just kick you out. Okay. They didn't, I mean, how weird does that sound to you, honey? What I'm telling you is, did you ask them questions like, how long, have you talked to police about this? How long do you know
I didn't ask questions because I was like...
You understand, that whole exchange to me sounds really bizarre. It probably was.
It was, but I didn't ask questions because I was more worried about myself at the time.
Okay, and what were you worried about, honey?
What was going to happen when I came home.
To Bonnie? You thought you were going to come home to Bonnie?
Yeah.
Okay, so once you realized Bonnie's not home, what did you think?
I was still worried because I had to go see you guys.
Okay.
So I didn't know what was going to happen.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I've never talked to police before this.
Well, we're just normal people, honey. I don't
Well,
want you ever to be
yeah,
afraid
I
to
mean,
talk to police.
Bonnie left me and Aaron home alone one time, and
Okay.
some people found us, and we had to go to the police station.
Okay.
I was only 7.
Well, we all got family and kids, so we're just like you. Heather, you want to give us a second here?
Yeah.
You need anything? No, we're just going to step out for a second. You need anything? You good? All right. We're going to make a quick call here, and then we'll be right back.
Okay, honey. We're just gonna finish up a couple of things, honey, okay, and then we're gonna get you back to school. Just before we go, honey, and before we have to come all the way back up here, I just want to absolutely make sure that what you're telling us is 100% truth. Okay. Is there any possible way that you're leaving anything out that could even, maybe you don't think so, but maybe it is important?
I think I told you first.
Okay. Then let me go over a couple things with you. If Bonnie is not buried somewhere up on that acreage in Jersey County,
Yeah.
Where else would let's say Roger? Where else would Roger have taken?
I mean, the only place I know is like his parents' house. I've been there. Like,
What?
his mom and dad's, but other than that, I don't know.
Okay, what kind of property does Roger's parents? You said you'd been there. What kind of property do they have? They have acreage, or is it just
They live in town, but I think they have a farm.
They have a farm.
I think so.
How do you think that, honey?
Because I think that they mentioned it. Because I know they have a house in town, but I know that he mentioned that they used to have a farm, or they had a farm, or something.
Okay. Now, Roger mentioned it, or Roger's
Yes.
dad?
Roger
mentioned
did.
it? Okay. Roger mentioned that his parents had a farm, but you've never been there. You don't.
No, because they have a town. They have a house in town. So.
Okay. No other place you can think of?
Nope.
What hospitals? What do you know about Roger's work?
He works in Hillsborough. He's an ultrasound technician.
He's an ultrasound tech.
Yes.
Okay.
Monica's a nurse at the Jerseyville Hospital.
Does Roger travel?
He drives to Hillsborough every day.
That's it, though. It's Hillsborough Hospital. He
Yeah.
doesn't drive from
I
hospital
think-
because
I
we've
think-
got some different information from other people.
I think he works at a couple different hospitals, but mostly he works at Hillsborough.
Mostly he works at
Yes.
Hillsborough, and he's just ultrasound. He's an ultrasound tech.
I think so. I know he works with ultrasound.
Okay. Okay. He's not maintenance or anything like that.
No. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. Have you ever met Roger's parents
Yes, I did. On Father's Day, we went there and had dinner.
at their place in town?
Yes.
What are their names?
No, I know that his father's name is Roger as well.
His father, Roger Senior.
Roger's a junior.
Gotcha. So Roger's dad's name's Roger, but you don't know what Roger's mom's name is?
No.
Okay. No other places where you can even think of, or nothing's coming to mind. It's their acreage,
Yep.
which is a pretty nice little chunk of land and heavily wooded and secure. But then you also believe that Roger's parents might have a farm somewhere.
Yeah.
You're not sure, but they
Not
might have
sure.
they might have some property out somewhere. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me go talk to Detective O'Neill and run this by him, and we may be getting you back to school here pretty shortly. Okay. How do you think Sam's going to talk to us? You think she's going to be very open with information about what's going on? I mean, obviously she's your age. She couldn't have possibly had any involvement
She
in this.
might be. What time is it? And I'll tell you where she's at.
It is 9:44.
She's in chapel.
She's in chapel. What time is chapel end, honey?
10:20, because I have class at 10:30, and
Okay.
she will be free until 12:30, I think.
After chapel?
Yes,
Okay.
because she doesn't have math today of Wednesday.
Okay. Well, let me go get Detective Mike, and we'll see if we can get you back in time to.
Yes. So I can run.
You're gonna miss chapel today, but
Well, we don't have to go to every chapel, but we have to have 36 of them this semester. Look at the 36 of them.
okay. All right. Give me a minute, babe. this again. There you go. Thanks, Sarge. Okay. Hey, if you can't open this door, you gotta get out of here, you knock, okay, and I'll come get you.